In an antique shop, dust danced in golden light. She found it tucked away a mirror that seemed to breathe. It pulled her in, its surface swirling with secrets older than time. The shopkeeper's warning was a low growl. Never look after midnight. She left, but the mirror's strange pull followed her home. Shadows stretched like grasping fingers as the clock struck 12. The air grew cold, heavy. She stared into her reflection, and it blinked a moment too late. A whisper coiled from the glass, cold and ancient. "You've forgotten who you are." Flashes erupted. A painter's frantic brushstrokes, a queen's heavy crown, a stranger's fleeting smile. The world glitched, fractured, then dissolved. The mirror was empty now, a hollow void where she used to be. From inside the glass, she watched as a new face peered in, curious. Her prison was now their beautiful, antique discovery. In a forgotten corner of the city, dust danced in the golden light of an antique shop. There, nestled between relics of a bygone era, hung a mirror. It was ornate, its silver frame tarnished with age. A girl, drawn by an unseen force, found herself standing before it. Her reflection stared back, but something felt wrong. The air grew heavy, thick with unspoken secrets. This wasn't just glass and silver. This was something else entirely. Something watching, something waiting. The old shopkeeper, his voice a dry whisper like rustling leaves, approached her. "Be warned," he rasped, his eyes fixed on the mirror. "It remembers more than you do. Never ever look into it after midnight." His words hung in the air, a chilling premonition. The girl left the shop, the mirror's image seared into her mind. The city lights blurred around her, but all she could see was that dark, knowing glass. At home, shadows stretched and warped as the clock on the wall ticked closer to its final chime. The house held its breath. Then it struck, 12 heavy, echoing tolls. She stood before her own bathroom mirror, her heart a frantic drum against her ribs. She couldn't resist. She had to know. Her reflection stared back, a perfect imitation. For a moment, nothing happened. Relief began to wash over her, cool and sweet. Then it happened. Her reflection blinked, but it was a fraction of a second too late. A chilling, impossible delay. A disembodied whisper slithered from the glass, curling into her ear. "You've forgotten who you are," it hissed. The world fractured. Images flooded her mind, sharp and vivid. She saw herself with a painter's brush in a Parisian loft. She saw a crown on her head, her gaze cold and regal. She saw 100 other faces, 1,000 other lives, all of them hers, all of them lost. The visuals glitched, reality tearing at the seams. Gasping, she stumbled back. The whispers faded, the visions gone. She looked at the mirror one last time, expecting to see her own terrified face. But the glass was empty, a perfect, clear void where her reflection should have been. A cold dread seeped into her bones. She was gone. The next morning, in that dusty antique shop, a young man stopped before the ornate silver mirror. He leaned in, curious, and from inside the glass, a new face stared out. A girl, trapped behind the silvered surface, her eyes wide with a silent, eternal scream. She was the newest memory, the mirror's latest prize.